Oh my god, the color palette's different. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. In the last part, we technically completed, last part, we completed Ages, so now it's time for us to do this game. Anyway, let's go into secrets, and if you recall that secret to Holodrum we got at the end of the last game, we should enter that now. That'll take about a minute though, so let's get past that. And we automatically get a 4th heart container. That's your reward for beating the game, the first game, or whatever is your first game. Anyway, plot time. Oh dear.
Varen, sorceress of shadows. Twin Rover will not let your deeds be wasted. Look, Varen, the troubles you cause now burn as the flame of sorrow. When the flames of destruction and despair are lit, we will offer up our sacrifice, and the dark rites of the Gerudo will be completed. Then the evil king shall return.
Well, that's foreboding. And I'm trapped in a mystical light of ness again. Accept our quest again, hero. Alrighty, let's see what we have to do this time. Oh god, my back. Ah ha ha. Ooh, red lady. Where is everyone? There's some really faint music in the background, that's for sure, which gets louder as you go over here. I love this song! Link, you have awakened. It's me, Impa, Zelda's nurse. Din, the dancing girl, found you collapsed on the forest floor. She cared for you through your nightmares. Are you better? Then listen, Link. When I returned to Hyrule, Zelda told me that in addition to Nehru, Din, the Oracle of Seasons, was also in danger. So, as she requested, we've posted as a traveling troupe, so we can sneak Din into Hyrule. Now, that's actually one little detail I like, is that if you play Ages first, these guys are actually highlighted knights in disguise. If you're playing Seasons first, you will not get this dialogue. So yeah, that's a thing. And by the way, this is probably one of my favorite game songs ever. It's so catchy. You've awakened. Good. I worried the whole time you slept. You're Link, right? How do you do, Link? I'm Din. You're the one who saved Nehru, the Oracle of Ages, in Labrina. When I saw a red flash in the woods, and when I went to see what it was, you were lying there. I'm glad you're feeling better. Come, won't you dance with me? Don't be shy. Dancing will ease your heart. I love Link's face there. Actually, I really do like the pixel art in this game. That looks really good for the Game Boy Color. That was fun. You're a good dancer. It's been some time since I've had such fun. Hey, your left hand has a triangle on it. That's a sacred symbol in Hyrule. If it's the true symbol, then you are a hero with a special fate, Link. Like Nehru, I'm also a target, but I refuse to fall, no matter the enemy. And my heart lifts when Link is next besides me. That's poor grammar! Let us dance! You spin me right round, baby. Oh god, lightning! Very destructive and accurate lightning by the looks of it.
I found you, Din. You hid yourself well, but you cannot escape Onok's General of Darkness.
Oh god, it's a moving... Actually, what was the name of the tornado thing from Wind Waker? By the way, evil tornado!
So, you're the boy who defeated Varen, Sorceress of Shadows. I'll not fall as easily as she, though honestly you're the easier final boss.
What was that? Ah! Link! Oh, no you don't! Well, this is very threatening looking. Oh, dude! What do you plan to do with me?
As you know, if I imprison the Oracle of Seasons and bury the temple that houses the season spirits, the seasons of Holodrum will be cast into chaos, the bountiful gifts of nature will rot, and all living things perish. That is the world of darkness that I long for.
No, Onyx, no!
So I heard you like diamonds. So, Let's turn you into one.
That's gotta be really claustrophobic, by the way.
Down, Temple of Seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Fall into chaos.
Is that a stealth pun there, Onox? I think it is. Interesting little fact, by the way. I know I'm ignoring the thing collapsing in the background causing mass destruction. But in the Oracle of Seasons manga, Link actually travels with the circus troupe for a bit, becoming a swords dancer, essentially. And I'm completely ignoring the seasonal chaos going on in the background. I'm turning into Ganondorf from Twilight Princess, dear lord. Link, are you alright? That which Zelda foresaw has come to pass. First Labrina, now Holodrum has come to an hour of need. Or tribulation. Link, I always come to you in need. But there is no one else I can count on. Please, will you rescue Din? Please take my message to the Maku Tree in Horon Village. The Maku Tree is the guardian of all Holodrum. Surely he can help. He? But the Maku Tree was a girl in the last game. Well, we'll see him, actually, towards the end of the part. Welcome to Horon Village. This is essentially Lina Village / city from the last game. There's gonna be a lot more we're gonna do here throughout the entire game, but for now, there's only a couple things I want to do here. Now, that shop looks mighty familiar. Piece of heart, I see you up there. I'll get you eventually. This is actually still Vaasu's ring shop, and he'll actually recognize you, and give you your level 1 ring box again. However, one thing I want to do before we do anything is, well, we're gonna head back to Seasons momentarily. Back in the Seasons Vaasu's ring shop, we can talk to this red snake in order to get a ring secret. Write that down, and then go back to Seasons and talk to its red snake. You can say the secret, and in doing so, which I'm going to edit past because that took about a minute, he'll bring your rings from Labrina over, so now I have all 24 rings I got in the first game. Or, what can be the first game. Which means, I have the blue ring. Which also means I'm gonna have half damage throughout the entire game. Yeah, if you play Season 2nd, you're gonna have one fun time, because it's gonna be easy to say the least. Now, the Maku Tree is actually north of us right now, but there's some other things I want to do first. What you have to do is swing your sword to do that, but I want to show you guys what you have to do if you're playing the game Seasons first. Well, kind of, sort of show you what you have to do. But first off, let's explore the town a bit more. First off, down here we got a shop. If you're playing Seasons first, this is where you get the shield first. However, there's a gacha seed in its place you need to buy first if you're playing Seasons second. And this house looks familiar. It's Bippet and Blossom again, and their son is still hyperactive as all hell. And they actually remember us, too. How you doing, Cecil? Actually, I forget, was Cecil a hyperactive kid in Final Fantasy IV? I don't think he was. There's a chest over there, but we can't get that for quite some time, actually. And now I'm heading towards what is in Seasons technically an optional area, or, well, Seasons second. But first off, this little spring flower here, well, jumping flower more accurately, I want to say, is only active in spring. Horon Village serves as your tutorial. That locked door is the advanced shop, by the way. Though I'm not going to buy stuff from the advanced shop until way later when I have money, because money's a lot harder to come across in Seasons, at least early Seasons, than it was in Ages, because you got the shovel, like, first thing in that game. It made grinding so much easier. Anyway, in this cave right here, if you're playing Seasons first, you'll actually have something called the Hero's... Well, it's still called the Hero's Cave here, but it's, in the Seasons first, it's essentially a mini-dungeon where you get the sword. Here, though, it's a optional dungeon that has a bunch of secrets in it, and it's only... Well, actually, it's in both games, whichever one you play second. And it has the hardest puzzles in the game. We're going to be challenging that as we go through, though. But we want to fall down here so we can get 20 rupees so I don't have to grind nearly as much. Because even as you can see here, the first puzzle involves pots, which we're not going to be able to lift until after the second dungeon, I want to say? Also, Horon Village's season changes every time you exit and enter it. Like, I entered it first, it was spring, now it's summer. Each of the 4 seasons has something different for it. Winter has snow all over the place. Spring has those flowers active. First off, I'm buying the Gasha Seed, by the way, since you need to buy that in order to get the shield to appear. And then I grinded another 30 rupees so I can buy the shield. Winter also freezes certain waters. Fall... I forget. I know it puts holes, leaves over certain holes, and I think it's when certain mushrooms can be picked up. And summer... I forget what summer does. Now, I'm actually heading to where you're supposed to get your introduction to Gasha Seeds if you're playing Oracle of Seasons first. By the way, there's a Gasha soil here, but I'm not going to use it ever. Gasha Seeds are a lot rarer in Seasons, if I recall correctly. This is the mayor. Rule. I see what they did there. This guy's a Gasha Seed fanboy, so he's going to give us one for talking to him. That's actually one thing I don't think I ever showed off in ages, was that in the mayor's office, which is where the postman's place was in the past, in the present, if that sentence made sense, you could actually get a chest in there. I think it's just rupees, though. Anyway, now that we have the sword, you can do that. By the way, I should mention the sword's in the pause menu if you're playing whatever game you're playing second. Dear Lord, make your treat. Whoa. Ugh. Who's that? Did you wake me? Who are you? What? Din was taken while I slept? There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons. This is awful. Guarding the Oracle is my duty. Alas, how I've withered. What's to be done, Link? With the seasons in chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature, draining all of my might. Can you save Din in my stead? It's all this Maker Tree has ever asked. I sense evil on the northern peak where the Temple of Seasons once stood. Onox has cast a shadow on the northern peak. I think you'll find him there. You'll need the 8 essences of nature that lie sleeping in Holodrum. Gathering all 8 is the only option. The essences possess the sacred power of nature, with which you can break the shadow barrier and save Din. Shall I repeat that? How about no? Then I give you this key. Go to the giant root near the lake up north. The first essence should be there, but I'd expect some resistance. Be careful. I'll just rest until... oh. No energy. Well, at least he dropped the key first. We got the gnarled key. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 2, we're actually going to be heading towards the first dungeon, but doing some other small side stuff first. See you guys then.